it's Miss Hines. Welcome to Remote Drama. Today we're going to act out the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. So you might know that story, or it might be a new one for you. But first, let's take out our regular eyes. Put them in your pocket. Take out your drama eyes. Blow them off. Put them in. Bing, bing. Find your zipper for your space bubble. Mine's stuck again. I better spray my spray. Shh. What happens when I spray the spray? Makes it go zip, super fast. Did yours go super fast too? Find the zipper in the front. This one's stuck too. I better spray the spray. Shh. Here it goes, super fast. Zip. All right, we're in our space bubble. Remember, that's our own acting space. So if we have friends around, we don't want to get into their acting space. We want to stay in our own acting space. And then we say, on the double, my space bubble. Good. Show me how we don't want to be in drama. We don't want to be all sloppy, 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 do we? Nope. We want to be in audience mode. All right. Well, today we have lots of acting to do for Jack and the Beanstalk. And we are going to warm up our actor tools using Jack and the Beanstalk today. So to warm up our body, our first actor tool, we're going to do a game called Giants Coming, because the giant is a character in Jack and the Beanstalk. So when I say Giants Coming, you're going to go fee, fi, and then with your foot, stomp, fo, your other foot, fum. Okay, so let's try that again. Giants coming, fee, fi, fo, fum. Okay, if I say climb the beanstalk, you're gonna climb up the beanstalk like you're climbing a ladder. Okay, so giants coming, fee, fi, fo, fum. Climb the beanstalk. Okay, good. The next one is, if I say hide. In the story, Jack has to hide from the giant. So if I say hide, you're going to get down real small and hide. Okay, let's review. Giants coming. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Good. If I say golden egg, you're going to make yourself be an egg, and then you're going to go crack. Okay, golden egg, crack. All right, let's review. Giants coming. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Golden egg, crack. All right, and the last one is if I say golden harp. The golden harp is this big instrument with strings that the giant plays. But if you hear the music of the golden harp, it makes you fall asleep. So when I say golden harp, you're going to pretend to be asleep. Okay, and that's all of them. So let's review and then we'll play. Giants coming. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Oh, I forgot one. Sorry, I forgot one. There's one more, and it's count the coins. So the giant has a lot of gold coins. So when I say count the coins, you're going to pretend you have some really big coins, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that one. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. All right, and golden egg, crack. Golden harp. Okay, since I forgot that one, let's review all of them one more time and then we'll play. Giants coming. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Don't forget, the fo and the fum are stomping your feet. I'm not sure you can see my feet on the video. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Golden egg. Crack. Golden harp. Okay, now I'm going to mix them up and say them in a different order. So you have to be ready when I call out each command. Okay, here we go. Let's start with count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Golden egg. Crack. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. Golden harp. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. Climb the beanstalk. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Golden harp. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. Climb the beanstalk. Golden harp. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Hide. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Climb the beanstalk. Hide. Golden egg. Crack. Golden egg. Crack. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. Golden harp. Golden egg. Crack. Count the coins. 1, 2, 3. Hide. Climb the beanstalk. And last one. Giants coming. 3, 5, 4, boom. And stop. Whew. All right. That really got me warmed up and ready for acting today. We're going to use some of those movements today when we act out the story. So we'll be all ready. All right, for our voice, we are going to do the phrase that the giant says. We already learned that. Remember, it's fee, fi, fo, fum. So we're going to try that some different ways. So let's try it happy. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, repeat after me until I say stop. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Now let's try it happy. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Now let's try it sad. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Now let's try it baby style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Now let's try it robot style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Now let's try it country style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's try it British style. This is actually a British story. So, fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's try it quiet style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's try it laughing style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's try it chewing gum style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Let's try it sassy style. Like fee, fi, fo, fum. And finally, let's try it giant style. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Good. And stop. All right. So to warm up our imaginations today, I want you to pretend that you are selling something. So it's something that you don't need anymore or want anymore. So maybe it's a doll that you don't play with or a stuffed animal. Maybe it's a baseball or a skateboard that you don't use anymore. Maybe it's a hat that is too small for you or a shirt that doesn't fit anymore. And you want to sell it so you can get some money to buy something new. And let's just pretend that when you're selling it, somebody makes an offer to you. Instead of money, they say, I have some magic beans here. They're magic. You have to plant them in the ground and then something magic will happen. So let's pretend that you are very curious and you decide, yes, you want to trade whatever it is you have. Your doll, your skateboard, your baseball. So give it to the person and they give you magic beans. Let's pretend there's 5 beans, okay? And they just look like regular beans. They don't look like there's anything magic about them. You smell them. They smell like beans. You taste a little bit. It doesn't even taste like a jelly bean. It tastes more like a green bean. Well, in order for the magic to happen, we have to plant them. So let's dig a hole. Okay, let's put them in, plant them, and go to sleep. Well, the next morning, do you know what happened? The beans magically turned into a beanstalk. Do you know what a beanstalk is? A beanstalk is a fancy way of saying a bean plant. Now, if you ever have had a garden or known somebody with a garden and you plant beans, it'll grow a green plant. Now, the magic beanstalk wasn't skinny like a real beanstalk would be skinny, and not too tall, maybe about this tall, probably no taller than me, maybe about the height of you. But this beanstalk from your magic beans, it was huge. It was like as big around as this table I'm sitting at, and it went so high up into the sky you couldn't even see the top. So this is using our imagination to think about the beanstalk, because that's what our story is all about, is a little boy named Jack. And girls, if you would rather be a little girl, you can pretend to be Jackie. And I'll just say Jack for short. So if I say Jack, it could be Jack or it could be Jackie. And Jack plants the beans into the, well, it doesn't plant them. His mom throws them out, and then they get into the soil, and then they grow this great big beanstalk. So when we get to that part of the story, make sure you're really imagining like we did when we were warming up, okay? All right, we are ready to tell the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. So the first character that I want you to pretend to be is the cow. So what does a cow say? Moo. Yep, if you're sitting down, you can pretend you have paws. If there's room for you to move, you can get down on all fours. You might just have to do it at your table or your desk. And you are a pretty stubborn cow. Moo. You don't like to do anything unless you want to do it. So, cow, will you stand up? Say, moo, and shake your head no. Cow, will you turn in a circle? Moo. Cow, will you eat your dinner? Moo. Well, this is one stubborn cow. And this cow would not give milk for Jack and his mother. And so Jack's mother said, Jack, this cow is not giving us any milk. I need you to go to the market and sell the cow and make sure you get lots of money so we can buy food. Okay, Jack? Okay, now you're going to pretend you're Jack and say, okay, Mom. Okay, Mom. So, Jack, you try to take the cow to the market, but remember how it was a stubborn cow? And you say, come on, cow. What does the cow say? Moo. Well, you keep pulling the cow keeps saying, moo, no. And it takes you like an hour and a half to get to the market that was only 5 minutes away. Shoo! Finally, you get to the market and you just want to sell the cow. You know your mom said get a good price for the cow, but you all of a sudden see this crazy old man and he says,
Hello there. What is that you have?
Say, it's a cow.
It's a cow, is it? That's a mighty nice looking cow. I could use a cow. But I don't have any money. All I have are these magic beans.
And he shows you, Jack, a handful of magic beans.
Would you like to trade these magic beans for your cow?
Jack, think about it. This cow was so stubborn. If you have to take that cow back home, it's going to take you another hour and a half. Plus, that's very curious, magic beans. What do they do? You better ask more about it.
Well, these magic beans, when they're planted in the ground, something very magical will happen. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I don't think you'll be disappointed.
So, Jack decided, yes, he would make the trade. Say, yes, I'll sell my cow. Put out your hand, and the magic beans go in your hand. All right, hold them tight, and let's run home. Just run in place. Run home. It's only taking you like 3 minutes now, and finally, you get home, and you see your mom. You say, hi, Mom, you're out of breath. Hi, Mom. And your mom says, oh, Jack, I see you don't have the cow. I'm so proud of you. Did you get a good price for the cow? And show her what's in your hand. And the mom says, what's that? And you say, beans. Okay, now let's be the mom. Now we're going to pretend that we're the mom. Now the mom wanted to get a good price for the beans, right? I mean, for the cow. And all Jack brought home were beans. So she's going to say beans. And she's going to say it some different ways. So the first time, she's going to be very confused, okay? So on the count of 3, we're going to say beans, but we're going to say it really confused. 1, 2, 3. Beans? Okay. Now Jack's mom, she's a little sad. Like, she wanted to get a good price for the cow, and she doesn't think that magic beans are a very good price. So on the count of 3, we're going to say beans, but we're going to say it sad. 1, 2, 3. Beans! Okay, and the third time, we're going to be Jack's mom, and this time we're going to be mad because you wanted to have enough money for food and to pay your rent, and now all you have are these ridiculous beans. So on the count of 3, we're going to say beans, but we're going to say it really mad. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beans! All right, and you're so mad, Mom, that you take the beans and you throw them out the window. And Jack, you have to go to sleep. All right, now Jack feels kind of bad, kind of guilty. Jack thinks, I should have gotten money for the cow instead of magic beans. But you sleep, and it's morning, you wake up, even before your mom, and you look out the window. What do you see? A beanstalk. So where the beans had been thrown out of the window, they went into the dirt. And all night long they started growing, and the magic started coming up and made this huge beanstalk. Remember, it's the size around as this table, and it goes all the way up into the sky so far that you can't even see the top. Well, of course, Jack, you're so curious that you didn't even put on your clothes. You were still in your PJs, and you run outside, and what do? That's right. You climb the beanstalk. So let's climb, 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 climb. so tall that you have been climbing for an hour and you're getting a little tired. But what is that you see up there? You see the clouds. You are so high up in the sky that you climbed all the way to the clouds. Well, can you feel the clouds? Oh, they're puffy and soft, kind of like a marshmallow. This is so neat. Those were magic beans after all. You're so excited. And you see that the top of the beanstalk is in sight. You've climbed all the way up. Look down. You can't even see your house. You climbed up so high. Well, let's jump off. So jump. And you're going to jump onto the cloud. And you know what? It's kind of like a trampoline. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, it's so fun to play on this cloud that you can jump and you can play. You could play up here all day. You made a good trade after all, trading your cow for these magic beans. Oh, but spread the cloud out a little bit and you see the biggest, most giant castle that you have ever seen in your whole entire life. This must be where a giant lives. Well, let's go in. So you tiptoe in and you go into the big giant castle. Uh-oh. Giant coming. Fee, fi. Say it with me. Fo, fum. One more time. Fee, fi, fo, fum. One more time. Really loud. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh no! Look up. You see the giant. He is so tall that you only come up to his shoe. Whoa, he's kind of scary. I hope he didn't see you. Okay, let's pretend that we're the giant now. Okay, and you hear like a little noise. Now you're gonna say fee, fi, fo, fum. Ready? Fee, fi, fo, fum. Again. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Loud as you can. Fee, fi, fo, fum. And you're gonna look down. But Jack is so tiny compared to you that you can't see him. So let's pretend that we are the giant and we are going to count our money. Remember? 1, 2, 3. They're giant coins. And let's pretend that each one is like $1,000. And Jack, you're kind of scared because this is a huge giant. You're like the size of a mouse to a human to this giant. And so you decide you want to hide. So let's hide in the pantry. All right, so Jack, you are watching that giant count the coins. The giant just put the coins onto the table, and now the giant wants to put them back into the bag. Let's count backwards. 3, 2, 1. Wow. If you and your mother had that money, you would no longer be poor, and your mother wouldn't have to sell cows, and she wouldn't be so upset with you anymore. Well, it's kind of hard. Those coins are big, and it would be stealing if you took the coin. So you decide to hide somewhere else. Where could you hide? You can pick where you want to hide. I'm going to hide in a glove. So I'm going to pretend that the giant's hand is so big that the glove is big enough for me as Jack to climb into and hide. Okay, you can hide in a glove, Or if you have another idea, you can pretend to hide there too. Okay, so let's all hide. I'm inside the glove and I'm kind of peeking out to see what's happening. And now the giant takes out something. What is it? It's a huge instrument. It's golden and it has strings on it, and the giant is strumming it, and the giant says, "Play!" And the most beautiful music starts playing, and it makes the giant what? Fall asleep. This must be a magic golden harp. Well, what if you had this magic golden harp that made people fall asleep? You and your mother certainly wouldn't be poor anymore, but that harp is so big, and I don't know if we could get it down the beanstalk, and it wouldn't be very nice to steal it from the giant. Well, while the giant is sleeping, you hear something. You hear bark, 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 bark. Do you know what that is? It's a chicken. Do you know the chicken dance? The chicken dance goes like this. You pretend to be the beak, and then you pretend to be the feathers, and then you clap, clap, clap. Let's dance the chicken dance since we heard the chicken noises. Here we go. All right. Well, you might be wondering, what is a giant chicken doing at the giant's house? Well, you hear the chicken again, or the hen say, bark, 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 bark. Can you make a chicken noise? Bark, 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 bark. Now, chickens that are girl chickens and lay eggs are called hens. So this hen says, "Set me free!" Wait, what was that again? Say, what? What? Say it with me. Set me free. Set me free! Did that chicken just say, set me free? Where is that chicken? Chicken is in the hen is in a big golden cage. Huh. Let's hear more. The hen says, "If you set me free, I will lay golden eggs for you." What? A chicken that lays golden eggs. Remember how we go, crack. Golden eggs? Crack. Whoa. Well, you spy on the counter a key, but it is so big, it's like this big. But you tiptoe over to the key. Look at the giant. The giant is still sleeping. You manage to pick up the key and you try to get it in the lock. It's really hard. You finally get it in the lock and you turn it, and you can open the door to the cage, and the chicken flaps her wings and says, "Thank you." Can you flap your wings and say thank you? Thank you! And the chicken says, "Hurry!" Can you be a chicken? Say hurry. Hurry! And the chicken starts flying, so you start chasing the chicken. Where's the chicken going? The chicken is flying to the beanstalk. And you run over to the beanstalk too. Uh-oh. That woke up the giant. Okay, pretend you're the giant. B-5-boom-boom. And run your giant steps towards the beanstalk. Oh no, you and the hen need to get down the beanstalk as fast as you can. So we can't just climb down, we're gonna have to slide down. Ready? Hold on tight. We're gonna slide down like it's a pole. Ready, set, go. Whee! This lasts for like a half hour, and you hear the giant going, 3, 5, 4, 5. Excuse me. The giant is chasing after you. Oh no! You just keep sliding. Whee! And you keep hearing the giant say what? 3, 5, boom, boom, 3, 5, boom, boom. He's getting closer. Keep sliding. Whee! Finally, you get down to the bottom and you keep hearing 3, 5, boom, boom. Again, 3, 5, boom, boom. Louder. 3, 5, boom, boom. Oh no, he's coming. Well, your mother is right there, and do you know what she has in her hand? An axe. And as the mother, you're going to pretend to chop, 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 chop the beanstalk. And as you're chopping, you keep hearing 3, 5, boom, boom, 3, 5, boom, boom. Chop, chop, 3, 5, boom, boom. Chop, 3, 5, boom, boom. Oh no, he's getting really close. And finally, one last long, hard chop. And the beanstalk falls down. And you never see that giant again. Well, Jack, your mother is so happy to see you. She gives you a hug yourself, and says, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry I didn't believe you that those were magic beans. They were magic beans. And Jack and his mother and the chicken lived happily ever after. They were able to move into a bigger house with a farm and lots of animals. They got to buy the stubborn cow back from the market and got lots of other animals, and the hen laid golden eggs, crack, and they would sell the gold at the market, and they had lots and lots of money, and they were no longer poor, and they lived happily ever after. The end. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed acting out Jack and the Beanstalk with me. This is a story that you can tell to somebody else. You can act out all the different characters. You can play the Beanstalk game that we did in the beginning. Remember, with Giant coming, 3, 5, 4, 5. Climb the beanstalk, hide, count the coins, 1, 2, 3. The golden egg, crack, and the golden harp. So that's a fun game that you can play anywhere. At your house, at recess, if you have a play date, this is a game that you can play. If you can't remember all of the things, it's okay. Or maybe if you play with other friends at Inspire, maybe they'll remember some of them and you'll remember some of them, and you could play the Jack and the Beanstalk game together. Well, I hope that you enjoyed Jack and the Beanstalk, and I can't wait to do more drama with you next time. So let's take out our drama eyes, put them in your pocket, take out your regular eyes, blow them off, put them in, bing, bing.